What's up, peeps? Julian Williams here at The Distance. Got a video for you guys. This is a post-fight to Teon Kennedy versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. Battle took place tonight on the undercard of Pacquiao versus Bradley. Pretty much just kept catching up on the fights that I missed when I was at work. So pretty much this was a 122-pound WBA Super Bantamweight Championship fight. Put together a challenger Teon Kennedy versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. My prediction that I made on Twitter this afternoon was I thought that Rigondeaux was going to go in and get a decision, that Teon Kennedy may provide a tough fight. But boy, was I wrong for this one. Pretty much, you know, if you look at the fight, of course, Rigondeaux was the more polished fighter out of the two. You know, pretty much, you know, like, he wasn't necessarily hurting Kennedy early in the fight. He just placed his shots much better than, you know, placed his left hands well. If you look at the knockdowns in round 1, 2, and I believe it was 4, the knockdowns that had taken place, it was just based off of timing. Rigondeaux's timing was great. His hands were quick. His movement was good. Set up his shots well, and it wasn't necessarily off the jab. He set his shots up. Actually, he used his opponent to set the shots up, like when Teon Kennedy would throw like an overhand right, or he would throw a jab. You know, Rigondeaux was looking for the left hand to land, and you know, and also he was moving. He's using, like, you know, short, you know, small, subtle steps and little movements to try to get and feints to get Kennedy to commit to him. And with Kennedy being a younger fighter, you know, Kennedy kind of committed to him, and then he would get caught with well placed and well timed shots. So that's pretty much the story of the fight. You know, Rigondeaux's timing was just much better than Kennedy's, and he was just able to just place the shots well and used Kennedy's aggression, you know, against him. And also, Kennedy would square up with Rigondeaux, and that's a no-no against a counterpuncher. You never square up against a counterpuncher, and you never stand tall against a counterpuncher, especially a body puncher like Rigondeaux. And Rigondeaux didn't necessarily maintain a huge body attack in this fight that he usually has in most fights, and I'm a little surprised that he didn't, being that Russell Moore was the referee. No pun intended, but just overall, man, Rigondeaux looked good in this fight. And also another thing I could say, next, what I could say is pretty much I would like to see Guillermo Rigondeaux face, you know, another fighter, you know, maybe an Abner Mares, and that fight probably isn't going to happen now. Donaire isn't going to happen. But I think a fight with Jorge Arce would be a good fight for him. Jorge Arce would be a good fight. Maybe Anselmo Moreno, or even Vic Darchinyan. You know, a lot of these guys are, or even the other dude, I can't think of his name, Nishioka would be another good fight for him. But there's just a myriad of opponents that Rigondeaux could face at 122. So anyway, peeps, I'm out of here. That was The Distance, and thanks for watching. Peace.